Hey guys, this is Goku, and on this channel we talk about poker and we try to improve our game with different pieces of software such as the GTO Wizard, which we've been trying out and testing out lately. And today we're gonna jump into it once more and we're gonna continue doing the drill that we've been doing lately, which is playing from the big blind MTT spot. We've been improving our GTO Wizard score and it's up to 69. Hopefully after this session we'll get an even higher score, although the number is nice, so maybe we should aim for repeating this particular score, but I digress. So let's jump into it. 7-6 off. I think I call this all the time, and thankfully this is a call. On 7-4-3 all spades we're gonna check and we're gonna call one bet. Ace on the turn, we're gonna check once again. The villain continues betting now, this time for a third pot. I think once again we call this with 99.9% of the time. The solver agrees, and we're gonna check on the river, which is a king of spades. The villain bets close to the pot, and I think with our hand we kinda have to fold it. I don't think we can call. And I'm gonna fold it. But yeah, the solver disagrees. The solver's actually wait. Oh no, it's fine, but what the solver wait. Yeah, we see the solver's calling here 67% of the time, raising 19% of the time, and folding only 13% of the time. Our small flush, which is interesting. And also it likes betting 10% here. But okay, let's move on to the next one. Pocket fours is obviously a call versus under the gun. 9-8-3 all spades, gonna check. And do we call here? One bet on 33 big blinds. I think we have to, right? Yes. We catch a 4 on the turn. I'm gonna check it. Villain checks behind. King on the river. And I think this is a clear overbet spot. It's not. Let's see what it is then. Well, it's not an overbet, but it is an all-in spot. So it is an overbet 3x spot for the solver. It does that 22% of the time. It likes betting 10%, 50% of the time, and then checking 28% of the time. Interesting. 10-5 off is a fold versus under the gun open. 8-3 off is a fold as well. Jack 4 off is a fold. 5-4 suited versus hijack open is a call and also sometimes a raise, I think. And I'm gonna raise it now, but the solver is not doing that, so we made a mistake here, probably. We're gonna figure it out later. But now let's bet a quarter. We get called, 8 of diamonds on the turn, we're gonna check. Goes check, check. And on the 7 of hearts, we're gonna shove it. And we get a fold from ace jack, but if we see pre-flop, we should just be calling this 100% of the time and not doing any 3-betting. Well, actually, with our small 35 BB stack, it's a stupid 3-bet, that's correct. I guess I didn't take a look at the stack sizes. Yeah, it's a little bit misleading, well, maybe not misleading, but or that's the word, I guess. It's a little bit misleading that one time we've got a spot for 80 BBs, then for 10, for 15, for whatever. And maybe I should set this BB, the number of BB the same, and then just play each session a different amount. But whatever, let's continue. 10-3 suited, we're gonna call. Queen Jack 9 is the flop, all spades. Gonna check, and I think this is a spot where we check raise with our hand, and we're gonna check raise small, get called. Queen of clubs on the turn, and we're gonna continue betting here, but bet how much? Or maybe actually we're gonna check, yeah. And low jack checks behind. We hit our straight on the river, and we're gonna try and bet 2/3 and get called by king 10. And let's see on the river. Actually, the solver's doing 75% of checking and 25% of betting 10%. Well, actually, looks like from the EV perspective that betting here with our hand is a mistake. Which is quite interesting. But okay, let's move on. And king 6 versus a limp is a check. We're gonna check on jack 10-5 and fold it. King 7 off is a fold for low jack. It's not. Should be a call 93% of the time, and sometimes a raise on 35 BB stack. Weird spots. Button open. We've got ace-6. We're gonna call. Ace jack 9 on the flop. Gonna go check call. Jack on the turn. We're gonna check it. Queen on the river. Gonna check once again. And it goes check check. And if we take a look at the turn, the solver likes leading here for half pot 70% of the time, and then sometimes betting 20% of the pot and sometimes checking. Pocket nines versus under the gun open. It's gonna be a call. We're gonna check on 5-3 deuce. Under the gun checks behind. So now we're gonna bet 2/3. Get called. 4 of spades on the river is one of the worst cards for us, but we're gonna bet 10% just to try it out, and it's not a spot where we should do that. We're gonna fold to the raise, and now let's take a look on the turn, the frequencies. Yeah, the solver is doing pretty much everything here. 25% check, 28% bet a third, 25% bet half pot, and 20% bet 2/3. And on the river, on the river it's doing a check 52% and an all-in 48%, which is super weird again. But okay. 9-5 suited is gonna be a call versus under the gun +1. We hit a 5 on the flop, but we're gonna fold it. Yep. Jack 5 off is a fold. Well, not 100%. We should call here 16.5% of the time. 10-9 suited is a call. 10-9 suited is not a call. 10-9 call. 10-9 suited is 100% 3-bet, it seems like, from the big blind versus cutoff open, which is good to know. But we did call, so we're gonna just check and raise it now. On this flop, we're gonna go on the high side. We get called. We hit our flush, which is always good, so we're gonna overbet it and we get a fold. But if we take a look at pre-flop, well, the solver is weird here, you know. 0% call, 100% 3-bet, and the EV is, you know, pretty much the same. So okay, ace-5 off versus under the gun +1. We're gonna call it. Flop is 7-5-4. Gonna check and call it here. 10 on the turn. Do we ever lead here on a 10? Let's see. Maybe this is a spot where we sometimes lead. Well, now the under the gun raises pot, we have to fold. But if we take a look at the turn, we should call. We should check 100%. But the betting 20% is not that bad here. It's a small EV difference, really. But yeah, we've played another 15 hands, and actually we decreased our score, which is not great. Let's just take a look here. Oh no, we increased it a little bit to 77%, but it's still far from being great. But I thoroughly enjoyed playing this session. I hope you enjoyed watching it too. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.